Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. My name is The Final Anomaly, and today I want to talk about ABC Union. And a bit of a long-winded intro, y'all. The reason I want to talk about ABC is because there's still a lot of non-believers that think this deck is not that strong. And it's extremely powerful. I think it's up there, at least for me, because I like it, and it gets results. Anyways, this profile here is my Ojama to Master Rank series profile. On the last video that I uploaded, I used my original profile, but I'm thinking, you know what, I don't want to do that because I do want to rank climb and build other decks. So I'm getting this profile back to Plat 3 so that I can continue the series for the Ojama. But what I'm using to do that is ABC, and it's not even the strongest version of ABC. But what I want to say is, if y'all want to see the strongest, most competitive ABC deck, I'll post that in the description down below. You can go see that video. ABC always gets to Master Rank. Easy Master Rank, can get to Master 1 if I want to grind, and it's been there several times. So just believe me when I say the videos will be down there. Go watch them. But for this particular video, I want to show you guys this, guys. I'm just using ABC to rank climb real fast, and I know this is the early ranks, but look at this. This is insanity. We've lost a single match, and this is even before that. I was winning before this. I think I've lost from the beginning of rank, which was, I think we started at bronze or whatever the lowest one is, because we haven't been playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Up to now, we've lost a single match. I wish I could show you the other matches, but I can't. It only goes 20 matches back in the hit. We have lost one match. I can't be stopped. The deck cannot be stopped, y'all. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you some replays. This is not the strongest version of the deck, but we're going to talk about this specific deck because this is the deck that got me here. So if you guys are in the lower ranks and you're struggling, y'all, ABC's can be expensive. It can also not be expensive. It just depends on what you want to put in it. For the most part, y'all, it's going to get results, and it's an extremely fun deck. And if you're thinking of picking up ABC when the new support comes, this is a good way to start learning them. So if you guys want to climb from the lowest rank at least to, in this case, Plat 5, I think we're pretty close to Plat 4, guys. Easy rank climb. I'll show you some replays, and we'll talk about the deck at the end of the video. If you guys want to see the most competitive version of this deck, I'll link in the description. If you guys want to go watch the Ojama to Master Rank series, which this profile is for, I'll link that in the description as well, y'all. Don't forget to follow me out on Twitch. Look at all the socials down below. All right, so for this match, we get to go first, and we just get an amazing hand here. This is literally full combo. Very strong hand. So if you guys are new and don't know these combo routes, it is a little bit different, just given that it's not the exact deck. But we're going to go ahead and play the ABC, or we're going to play the B-Buster. We're going to use Revolution Synchron to go into Ancient Fairy Dragon, which is the bread and butter of the combo. Once you get Ancient Fairy Dragon in a field spell, you pretty much have whatever route you need. We're going to activate the Ancient Fairy Dragon, search the Union Hanger, play the Union Hanger, get another B-Buster, activate Ancient Fairy Dragon's effect to special summon the B-Buster. We're going to get the Union Driver, letting us get out Sea Crush Wyvern, special summon Sea Crush Wyvern, use the 2 to go into IP. We're going to go ahead and search a Assault Core. We're then going to go ahead and activate Therian King so that get out the B-Buster, special summon the B-Buster. This will go into Borg Blocker, Barricade Borg Blocker. Then we're going to activate sending the ASO Core, being able to special summon and search. We're going to go ahead and search the ASO Core, special summon the Sea Crush. We're going to go into Sprite Elf here, y'all. We're going to use the Sea Crush Wyvern to be able to special summon the ASO Core. This will let us go into Auroradon. We're going to be able to get out the 3 tokens, plus get an extra card from the grave, y'all. And if y'all don't realize, if we had this card and it was usable, the B-Buster is the fodder that we need for ABC's Banish effect. So we're going to go ahead and activate this going into the Auroradon. We're going to activate Auroradon's effect, sending Auroradon and the token to be able to do this. Get out TG Hyper Librarian. We're going to get the token back, and then we're going to use Sprite Elf to bring back Olion so that we get another level 2 tuner. Going into Danglong, being able to draw. We're going to search the 9 pillars. We're going to get a draw with TG Hyper Librarian. We're going to go ahead and go into Stardust Dragon. We're going to get another draw, bring back our level 2 tuner, and get Zaphraxi out with Danglong. We're going to go ahead and get this. So we drew into another negate here. We're going to go ahead and get the Barone. We got to draw another card. And y'all here, this combo got us ABC, which is a banish. We got to draw 3 cards with TG Hyper Librarian. We have 3 negates, which is Barone, which is an Omni negate. We have an Omni negate with Zaphraxi, which is a very strong Omni negate because we have it's a counter trap card, so it can even negate Solemn Judgment, for example, if we activate it in response to it. And it returns to the deck versus destroy. So if you don't want to destroy the card, it's going to return it to the deck. We have another Omni negate with Therian King. It doesn't destroy. And then we have the banish with ABC with Sprite Elf. We're going to be able to bring back IP Masquerena when they summon a monster to be able to go into either Unicorn or go into Underworld Goddess, getting rid of another monster or another spin. It's ridiculous. Plus, we have targeting protection for ABC. We have targeting protection for Barone. And then in face down, and this was just the luck of the draw from what we drew, we have a Forbidden Droplet and a Solemn Judgment. Y'all, this is GG's. That is crazy right there. That is craziness. Anyway, we get a field spell back or a continuous spell with Borg Blocker from the grave. So we bring this Colosseum back into our hand. The opponent decides they want to play. We Solemn Judgment this. We know that this is pretty much over because that's their normal summon and they're pretty much done. And yeah, they end their turn. And that's GG's to the opponent, y'all. Super strong. Now, this isn't even the strongest version of the deck. Remember that. The strongest version doesn't have Monster Reborn. The strongest version doesn't run unauthorized reactivation. We just don't have all the cards for the strongest version of the ABC deck. Alright. So for this match, we are going second, but we got the Forbidden Droplet. Now, the Forbidden Droplet isn't ran on the other version of this deck. So the Forbidden Droplet's kind of nice. I don't know how the format's been. And this is another thing, y'all. Keep this in mind. We've been playing in a format that we're not familiar with. We've been away from the game for about 2 months. So to be able to bring this old deck back and still get into just, you know, whatever rank we were at and be able to not be defeated except for that one match, I think that goes to show or proves a lot for the deck, y'all. Anyways, we're going up against tier. It looks like they bricked, but they did Maxia, us, so we also just passed. Went ahead and set the droplet there, which can come in clutch though, but I think this is more GG's on the fact that they did brick. But either way, I think we were pretty good. I mean, if they hadn't had that Maxi, we had the droplet, we had the Therian King, and then we had full combo as well. Anyways, they're going ahead and doing this. I guess they're trying to get out of play, but I think right here they're just wasting time. They really don't have anything. They're going to go ahead and go to this draw too in hopes that they get something, but they end up getting nothing from these draws. Unable to accomplish anything. And then I think, no, they actually here's where they decide they really didn't have anything. So let's go ahead and go to the match that I lost, because again, you guys see the match history. This isn't replays, y'all. This is match history. The only match we lost, like I said prior to this too, it was just undefeated. I think we've lost maybe 2 matches since the lowest rank to now. It's insanely powerful. Anyways, for the match we lost, y'all, let's see. So the opponent went first. We drew a decent hand, actually. I'm surprised we lost here. We had 2 Forbidden Droplets. What were they playing? Oh, I see why we lost here. I was not paying attention, I believe, to what was happening. Let me just be sure here. I think they end up blocking us from being able to special summon, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, no. So I think I know why I lost here. I think the reason I lost is because I thought I had Goddess, but I wasn't playing Goddess in this version yet. Let me be sure. Let me see what they play. No, I'm actually confused as to why I lost this. This hand that I have is actually really good. Alright, we play the Pot of Prosperity. They have, oh, the Max C. Okay, so it was the Max C. So the whole thing is that we chose to play through the Max C because I was going to go for game. But I think that they started drawing into hand traps. So we go ahead and do the B-Buster. We do this, and we decide we're going to play through the Max C. We go ahead and activate this. We go ahead and then do the special summon. They do have a Called by the Grave, which really hurts us here, y'all. Really hurts us because we can't use the Sea Crush in our hand. We activate this, they ash it, and we decide it's just not worth it. So we could have made the decision to set the droplet. We probably could have survived the turn, actually, after they max seed. But we decided we were going to play through it because I thought I could go for a game. So that actually could have been a win if choices weren't made. Alrighty, y'all, for this match, we are going second. The hand that we have is actually not the greatest, but it also is really good. The Imperm, obviously, Dragon Ravine plus 1-0 Lion is full combo, and then plus we can bring it back with Therian King. So let me actually show you. A lot of people think that Olion is a brick in hand, and Olion can be very, very powerful. 2 Olions with this specific hand is OP. And let me show you. So we're going up against, I don't know, Dark Magicians or Berry Magician, Magician Girls. I think this is a mix. We're going up against a very weak deck, y'all. So just ignore the fact that, again, this is the lower ranks. We're going to be going up against some decks that are just not top tier. But if you want to see top tier duels against top tier decks, again, in the description below. Anyways, the opponent's going through their turn. They're not setting up a strong board at all. This is actually very weak. We got hit with the Swords of Revealing Light. Sorry, guys. Yes, not the best. But we got full combo. Dragon Ravine. We send the old lion. We go ahead and get the token for the old lion. That with Danglong becomes Ancient Fairy Dragon. But we do Therian King first, just so that we don't get negated. We do the Ancient Fairy Dragon, activate the Ancient Fairy Dragon, go for the Union Hanger, play the Union Hanger, play the Bee-Buster. We have a normal summon, so we normal summon the Bee-Buster, go into the Union Driver, bring out the Sea Crush Wyvern, special summon the Sea Crush Wyvern, go into IP Masquerade. This is going to let us do a search for the Soul Core. We are then going to do this to go into Sprite Elf. Sprite Elf is then, we're going to special summon the Soul Core. Sprite Elf is going to bring back IP Masquerade. We're going to go into Nightmare Unicorn, activate the Nightmare Unicorn, send the Ash Blossom. Go ahead and send that back row because we didn't know what it was. Get the ABC, send the O-Lion, get rid of Dark Magician, poor Yugi. Access code, guys, and that's just GG's. It's that easy. And we go ahead and just obliterate the board here. And then we go ahead and attack. They activate this. We do negate it. I don't want them to go ahead and play that. I'm not too worried because they have nothing. And we are going up against Dark Magician, so there's really nothing to worry about here. Anyways, they draw and they give up. So anyways, y'all, I know that wasn't the best showcase of matches. We are in the lower ranks, unfortunately. But hey, if you're in the lower ranks and you're looking for a deck to pick up, ABC is the way, y'all. Join us here on the ABC side. Now, I have many different versions of this deck. Remember that I have ABC Super Heavy, I have ABC Kashtira, I have ABC Adventure, which, guys, don't pick that deck up. ABC Ojama. I have run ABC for a long time, as many different ways as I can. And for the people out there hating as to, there's some people in the comments that say, why Auroradon? Y'all, this is a machine deck. I don't even know why you're asking that question. It's a machine deck. Auroradon requires 2+ machine monsters. Why would I not play Auroradon in a machine deck? So anyways, just if you're asking yourself that, y'all, guys, it's like asking why would you play Branded Fusion and Branded. Like, if you don't want me to play Auroradon on a machine deck, I don't know what to tell you guys. Anyways, y'all, for the hand traps, we have 3 Maxis, we have 2 Ash. Now, this is subject to change because I don't have all the cards in this profile. Again, the most competitive in the description. 2 O-Lions, 3 Revolution Synchrons, 2 Soul Cores, 3 Bee-Busters, 2 Sea Crush Wyverns, 1 Union Driver, 2 Destrudo, 1 Fenrir, 1 Unicorn, Kashtira Unicorn, 1 Therian Regulus, 1 Nibiru, 1 Zafraxi, 1 Monster Reborn, 1 Pot of Prosperity, 1 Dragon Ravine, 3 Union Hangers, Therian Disc Coliseum, Kashtira Birth, 1 Unauthorized Reactivation, 3 Forbidden Droplets, 1 Infinite Impermanence, 1 Solemn Judgment, and 1 9 Pillars of the Yang Zing. That's it for the main deck here. For the extra deck, we have 1 ABC Dragon Buster, 1 TG Hyper Librarian, 1 Danglong, 1 Ancient Fairy Dragon, 1 Borload Savage Dragon, 1 XL Stardust Synchro Dragon, or however you say that, 1 Baronne de Fleur, 1 number 42 Tomahawk, 1 IP Masquerena, 1 Borg Blocker, 1 Sprite Elf, 1 Nightmare Unicorn, 1 Auroradon, sorry, 1 Access Code, and 1 Underworld Goddess. If you guys want to learn how to use the deck in a proper way, I do have videos on how-tos and combo guides. Also, I'll try to link that in the description. If you have any question, guys, feel free to ask me in the comment section. But seriously, if you've been wanting to pick up a deck, I know there's a lot of URs in this deck. There's a lot of URs in a lot of the decks, y'all. Some of these URs, though, are not as difficult to get. And you actually don't need all the URs. There's so many ways you could build this deck. Again, in the description, check out those videos. But I hope you guys like that. If you guys have been either considering ABC or wanting to get used to ABC, learn ABC, because we have new support coming, y'all, now is the time. Let me know in the comment section if you have any questions. I'll be happy to answer those. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Any critiques, any comments, any feedback will be well appreciated. Please like if you would consider subscribing. I would really appreciate it. It helps out a lot. Love every single one of y'all, and I hope to catch you guys on the next video. Thank y'all.